Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Sunday Life Dharma. Please join me in warm-up exercise. So you may stand up now and spread your feet shoulder width apart. Hands on your hips. Now gently bend your toes. Move your ankle. The other side. Put your hands down on your knees. Gently circle your knees. Gentle and easy. To both directions. Now come up, hands on your hips. Circle your hips. Reverse. Reverse, make it bigger. And reverse. Good. Now fingers together. Push your palms out. Good. Grab one hand and stretch out. Switch your arm. And come back. Now palms off. Fingers in, back, side. Turn your palms back up. Again. 4, 3, 2, 1. Arm goes down. Now arms up high. Make 2 different circles. Move your shoulders. One, 2, 3, reverse, 3, 2, and 1, arms down, chin down, loosen your neck, chin up, loosen, back to center. Now right ear to your right shoulder. Without moving your shoulders, just move your head. And to your left. Back to center. Now turn over to your center. Now pick one direction and make a big circle with your leg. When you get to the bottom, reverse the direction. And come back. Very good. Now cross your arms. Bring them up. Breathe in and out. Once again, breathe in. Breathe out. Palms facing down, arms up and down. Up, breathe in, breathe out. Open your arm to your left, left arm backward. Bend it from your elbow, glide your left arm forward. Right arm back, same way. One. And two. Breathe in, breathe out. Once again, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Bring circle in. Left arm goes down, right arm goes up. Turn your body to your right. Push your upper hand to your side. Grab a circle back to the center, same way to your left. One more time to your right. One and two. Come back. One. Two. Now bring both arms forward. Let your right arm down, left arm up. Cross your finger down to your wrist to your right. Back to the center. Same thing to your left. Once again. To your right. Now to your left. Switch arms location. Bring arms together to your right. Switch to your left. To your right. Wave your hands. Move your upper body. One, two, keep breathing. Both thumbs down. Left arm up, palms twice. Right arm up. One, two, left. One, two, right. One, two, stay here. And left leg up. One, two. Good. One, two. One, two. And one, and two. One more round. One, two. One, and two. Hands up. Palms down. Palms up. Right arm up. Left arm down. Gather your arms. Cross them and switch. Gather. Switch. And gather. Breathing up and down. Inch further. And gather. Same way. Stretch. And gather. Breathe in now all the way up, all the way down. And breathe out. Breathe Breathe in. Arms to your side. Gather your arms. Down. Lift up your arms. Open your chest. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Arms go down. And bring your arms back into your lower belly. Good. Breathe in. Open. Breathe out. Again, breathe in. And breathe out. One more time. Breathe in. And breathe out. Now let's make a small circle here and rotate your hands up, down, and feel the energy ball in between your palms. Now split this ball as you make two fingers together and move your arms slowly up, down, this way. And gather your hands and embrace the circle here. Switch your hands. Same way to the other side. And gather. One more round. Now both palms up, overlap your hands. Put your left palm up, right palm down. Good. Now cross your hands to your side. And circular motion. Bring your arms. Upper palm twisted and down. Same way, cross your arms. And down. One more time. Breathe in. Breathe out. Again, breathe in. Breathe out. Let's make it big circle. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time, breathe in. And breathe out. Now small circle, breathe in and out. Breathe in and breathe out. Arms go down. Arms to your side. Now bend your upper body. Make your arms round and lift up your body together with your arms. Good. Now palms facing up, arms up, hands down. Palms up to your chest. Palms out to your side. And down. Breathe in, arms up. Breathe out, bend. Breathe in, lift up your body. Arms all the way up. Breathe out. Breathe in, palms up to your chest. Arms out. And breathe out. Two more rounds. Breathe in, arms out. Breathe out. Lift up your arms. Breathe in. And breathe out. Palms up to your chest. Breathe in. Hold your breath. Only arms go up. And breathe out. One last time. Breathe in and out. Breathe in up. loosen your legs once again. Do light kicking. Arms out, up, palms down. Breathe in, breathe out. Again, breathe in, breathe out. Arms out. Gather your hands and down. And cover your belly with your hands. Let's do some belly breathing. Breathe in, you feel your belly coming out. Breathe out, it shrinks. Again, breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Arms all the way up. Join your palms together down to your heart center. Relax your shoulders. Now breathe. Breathe in and breathe out. Now please join me in bowing practice to the Dharmakaya Buddha fourfold grace. Grace of heaven and earth. Grace of parents. Grace of fellow beings. Grace of laws. Now please be seated. Children. Good morning, children. We are happy you're with us. I have my stuffed animal. You're welcome to invite your stuffed animal or cat, dog to sit, meditate with us today. When you are meditating with your calm, peaceful mind, your other family members, like a dog and cat and other animals, they feel your calm energy. Hello, teenagers. We have a teen retreat coming up starting tomorrow morning. Yay! We'll have a creative and mindfulness practice and lots of fun together. Join us. We'll also make sesame pancake. Yum. We welcome all the grown-ups and especially newcomers. We hope you enjoy meditating with us and listening to a Dharma teaching about timeless meditation presented by Rebecca Kemeny, One He. Now let us invite our minds, bodies, energy, all our thoughts to have a moment of meditation. Today, we are going to start with the belly meditation. Belly meditation.
belly meditation. It's very simple, but it can be very effective. We rest our hands on our belly. As soon as we rest our hands on our belly, we start to feel relaxed. And now you're welcome to wiggle your pelvic floor and make sure your legs are adjusted. Sit up taller, then relax. Scan our whole body from head, shoulders, back. Relax. Again, our hands are softly resting on our belly. Breathe in, breathe out. Do you feel your belly rising and falling? Rising and falling. Soft belly. Now, dear friends, imagine your belly is your mind home. And let your mind rest on your soft belly. My belly is my mind home. I relax on my belly. I relax on my belly. My mind rests on my soft belly. We sit together, resting and relaxing on our bellies. Then we feel more grounded. We feel the sense of ease and safety by deeply relaxing from our center. 천지연기야 심정 만사요의 아심도 천지요와 동일체하여 천지동심정 천지연기야 심정 만사요의 아심도 천지요와 동일체하여 천지동심정 천지연기야 심정 만사요의 아심동 천지요와 동일체하여 천지동심 천지연기야 심정 만사요의 아심동 천지요와 동일체하여 천지동심동 천지연기야 심정 만사요의 아심동 천지요와 동일체하여 천지동심정 천지연기야 심정 만사요의 아심동 천지요와 동일체하여 천지동심정 천지연기야 심정 만사요의 아심동 천지요와 동일체하여 천지동심정. Prayer for world peace. Grace of heaven and earth, grace of parents, grace of fellow beings, grace of laws, O Dharmakaya Buddha fourfold grace, may we take refuge in Dharma and be filled with compassion and wisdom. May we transform delusion into wisdom, greed into generosity, resentment into gratitude, discord into harmony, and hatred into compassion. May all nations grow and benefit mutually. May the strong help the weak, and may the weak learn and evolve according to Dharma. May all those who have died from world conflicts and disasters be delivered through all obstacles and be at rest. May there be peace throughout the world, and may all beings enjoy tranquility and happiness, living in their original true nature. This we pray with our whole hearts. Heart Sutra. The Bodhisattva of great compassion when deeply practiced Prajna Paramita realized that all five aggregates are empty and thus became free from all suffering and distress. Shariputra, form does not differ from emptiness. Emptiness does not differ from form. Is emptiness. Emptiness is form. The same is true of sensations, perceptions, impulses, and consciousness. O Shariputra, all dhammas are empty. They do not appear or disappear, are not tainted or pure, do not increase or decrease in emptiness. No form, no sensations, no perceptions, no impulses, no consciousness. No eyes, no ears, no nose, no tongue, no body, no mind, no form, no sound, no smell, no taste, no touch, no object attainment with nothing to attain. The Bodhisattva relies on prajna paramita. Therefore the mind has no hindrance. Without any hindrance, no fears exist. Free from delusion, one dwells in nirvana. O Buddhas of the past, present, and future, rely on prajna paramita and attain supreme enlightenment. Therefore know that prajna paramita is the great mantra, is the great enlightening mantra, is the unsurpassed and unequal mantra, which is able to eliminate all suffering. This is true, not false or proclaimed. Prajna paramita mantra, which says gone, gone, gone beyond, far beyond. Now awaken, gate, gate, paragate, parasamgate, bodhisattva, gate, gate, paragate, parasamgate, bodhisattva, gate, gate, paragate, parasamgate, bodhisattva.
Good morning. And thank you all for coming. My name is Rebecca, and my Dharma name is Wan He. The title of my talk today is Timeless and Placeless Meditation, or You Can Take It With You. I have a favorite meditation spot. It's on my screened-in porch. I think of it as the place where I do my best meditation, a place where I'm most comfortable. In the mornings, there's fresh, cool air. I hear the cardinals and tuis and crows talking to each other, and occasionally I hear our resident owl. I face out toward the forest and let my eyes gently rest unfocused at the base of an oak tree. Squirrels pop in and out of view. Early mornings are my favorite time to meditate. I find that if I have not managed my morning time well and say, oh, I'm working from home, so it'll be very easy to meditate later, I'll just go downstairs, take a quick break from work. That usually doesn't happen. So I've set up a specific place and time for my meditation practice. This is not a bad thing. In fact, it's a recommended way to get yourself into a regular meditation practice, a way to set it up as a habit. But we don't want to stop there. The chapter in Won Buddhist scriptures called the Dharma of Timeless Zen, is about taking the practice with us into the real world, into our everyday interactions at home or school or work, at the gas station, talking with friends, fighting with a spouse, and into a world dealing with the coronavirus. This chapter is not an easy read, not the first time you read it, not the 50th time you read it. For example, here's a sentence from the second paragraph. If people intend to practice genuine song, they first should take true voidness as the substance, and marvelous existence as the function, and externally be unmoving when in contact with myriad sensory conditions, and internally keep the mind unsullied like empty space. These concepts, like true voidness, marvelous existence, and others mentioned later in the chapter, like freedom of mind, original true nature, can be really off-putting, especially if you are not a philosophy major, or if you approach things like I do and just think, okay, fine, what can I actually do about this? But what I'd like to leave you with today is the idea that you actually can do something, and that it is a reachable, attainable goal. Also, that there is no real magic to it. Any one of us can learn how to practice timeless and placeless meditation. Bear with me as I give you a very layperson's summary of the chapter. The chapter starts out by saying that meditation on and off the mat is a practice. The ultimate outcome is freedom of mind, achieved by understanding our true nature. Understanding our true nature means that we recognize the relationship between true voidness and marvelous existence. We keep our mind tamed at all times and in all circumstances. No action in action, no rest in rest. In other words, we are always alert, in touch with our true nature, and can find our calm center at any time. The aim is for our mind to not abide in any one place, to be unmoved regardless of the situation. And while this seems hard, everyone has the capacity to do this, because we all possess a Buddha nature. The chapter continues by saying that taming the mind is not easy. It's a gradual training. We persevere in the face of pushback from others and from our own egos. We fight to the bitter end. We also take every chance to practice. And each time we meditate, we get stronger. We need to keep testing ourselves to see how we're doing. Are we ready for this particular situation? And we keep on guard. Many years of practice leads us to be centered like an iron pillar. We are fully defended. Nothing can freak us out. We can maintain equanimity in all situations, even in this dusty world. We find our inner calm. Eventually, we achieve understanding of non-duality. No good, no bad, no self, no other. And we are liberated. We achieve ultimate bliss. The chapter goes on to explain that we don't need to be monks sitting alone at the top of a mountain to attain timeless Zen. In fact, it cannot be reached this way. We need a sangha, a support group, if you will. And we need to practice not only during sitting meditation, but at work and with our families and with our enemies and everywhere. But we must practice everywhere, not just on the mat. It's not useful otherwise. Our ultimate goal is to serve others. The final sentence in the chapter simply states that when we are at rest, we should remove distracting thoughts and focus on the one mind. When we are active, we should remove wrong thoughts and actions and nurture right thoughts and actions. So, as I said, the chapter is profound and challenging, but as with everything, a little practice, a little study, and some persistence can pay off, and we can get some glimpses of understanding. Let's take a closer look at two of these concepts: true voidness and marvelous existence. These concepts are complementary. True voidness can be described as the original source of all things in the universe and the original nature of all sentient beings. In other words, our original true nature. In this realm, there is no birth and death, no cause and effect, no change at all. True voidness is what we are aiming for in our meditation practice. It's what we are at our core and what we strive to touch during our lifetimes. The closer we are to the source, the more we are able to model ourselves after truth, and the more we are able to progress along the path. I'm not saying it's what we actually achieve, but we practice so that we might be able to tap into that inner serenity when it's needed. Through this voidness emerges marvelous existence. Marvelous existence is everything we see, hear, smell, taste, touch, and know. It's oak trees and slugs and disease and mockingbirds and roof shingles and money. And this interplay between true voidness and marvelous existence is described as creative transformations that freely conceal and reveal themselves throughout all things in the universe. So, what can we do about all this? Are there practical applications? When I read this chapter, I tend to envision the kind of person described here as lofty, so far beyond my reach. But with careful reading and with some determination and support from other people who are also learning to practice, we realize that there is no unattainable magic here. Our minds like to be busy. We tell stories about ourselves and others. We compose to-do lists and emails. We have inner dialogues with our enemies. We also use our minds to think about complex concepts and solve challenging puzzles and figure out if there's enough stuff in the fridge to make a good sandwich. This is all okay most of the time, but it becomes not okay when we're unable to separate ourselves from our thoughts. Do you know the feeling of being consumed by your thoughts? Behaving as if your negative thoughts are the actual truth? Or maybe just not being able to shift your thoughts into a different direction if they're not very helpful. A feeling of being stuck? Getting unstuck starts with awareness, and that is easier to do when you are at rest sitting in meditation. We have the power to distance ourselves from the things that pop into our mind. As we meditate, we practice allowing thoughts to pop up, but not attaching to them, not playing with them, just letting them pass by on their own. The practice of sitting meditation primes us for dealing with the world beyond the mat. It can teach us that we are not our thoughts. With awareness comes choice in action off the mat. We can choose not to obey our ego when it says, you should get some recognition for all this hard work you're doing. And we can choose to resist when our stomach says, you really deserve that huge bowl of mint chocolate chip ice cream. As our practice strengthens, we can also gain power to not react with irritation when a particular situation pushes our buttons. We become aware of when we are getting angry or despondent, and we can do something to stop it escalating. Even if all we can do at this point is to physically walk away from a situation, that's fine. Awareness can help us in another practical way. In my experience, it's actually quite hard to assess how we are doing in our practice. There are changes, but they can be so subtle that we don't notice them and we don't acknowledge them. So let's make an effort to notice those little things when they happen. If we are able to react with compassion instead of irritation when a friend complains about what seems to be a minor trouble, this shows that we're getting stronger. Also, we can listen to and absorb what others are saying to us. I've been told a lot in the past by friends, family, and even strangers, stop panicking. You're losing it. Don't fall apart. Panicking in the face of high expectations has been my go-to response for years. But lately, I've begun to hear statements like, I rely on you in a stressful situation, and you seem so calm. These really surprise me when I hear this, but I'm now listening and believing. And that is a powerful position to be in. I still panic, certainly, but now there are times when I can maintain equanimity, and it's lovely. In closing, I'd like to show you a couple of pictures. Here we see a meditating Buddha. I noticed this Buddha during my morning walk around the block when I used to go into work, very peacefully sitting in nature, a little smile, perhaps in touch with his or her original true nature. If we pan out, however, with this same picture, we see that the environment may not be as peaceful or beautiful as we thought. Note the unattractive cyclone fence behind him, and the trash can in front of him, and what's that propped up behind the trash can? Look closely. That's actually a pooper scooper. This Buddha sits right in front of an animal hospital, and people take their dogs to that little bit of green to do their business. So, what does this have to do with timeless and placeless meditation? What can this image tell us? What exactly is the message here? Well, I don't know for sure what the message is, but I do know that you can discover one. Thank you. First, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We would like to get up to 1,000 subscribers, and we're at, last time I looked, 993, so very close. Please subscribe if you haven't. And also, starting at 1:10 until 12 noon, there'll be a Dharma conversation going on Zoom, and you can find the link in the chat area. Thank you.